Hi friends, welcome to this video on how to record the audio for your guided meditation track. When you're first getting set up and you're learning how to record high quality audio, it's a little bit complicated, but there are some tips and tricks that will make it a lot easier. I'm going to share those with y'all. And don't worry, once you've gone through this process and figured out what works for you, it's going to be a lot easier next time. So let's get started. So for this stage, the only place for me to make this video really is the closet where I record audio. So the thing that's really great about a closet, and the thing that makes it really accessible for most of us, is that it's already a small space. So this is a walk-in closet in my basement. I can slide this door closed and have a very small enclosed space. It also has clothes in it, and that's going to help to dampen the sound, not have as much echoey noise in the recording. But then also, I'm going to show you this one last thing that I do when I'm recording down here. I have these acoustic foam panels that I put here, and then I would sit down and record facing into these panels. So I got these, they're relatively inexpensive. I'll put a link to some foam panels on Amazon that you can use, but you can also maybe stack up some towels or place something soft like a pillow right in front of where you're going to sit and record, so that as you speak, you're not getting the reflection of your voice back again. So having something in front of you as you record is really, really helpful and important for getting a higher audio quality. If you can also have soft materials behind you and around you, whether you're recording in a closet or somewhere else, that is really helpful. A lot of people will hide under their blankets on their bed and record under there. So whatever space you're going to use, just make sure it's relatively small and has a lot of soft stuff, or at the very least that you can put something soft and sound absorbing right in front of your face. The next thing I want to show you as you're getting ready to record your track is how to use your earbuds as your microphone. This series of videos is all about showing you how to record high quality audio with equipment you already have. So what I recommend is using your earbuds, not Bluetooth. You'll get a lower audio quality, but use wired earbuds as your microphone to record your track. And what I would do is just put your earbud in. You're probably going to want to do this anyway so that you can record a test track, listen back to it, make sure the audio quality is good in whatever space you're planning to record in. But just use your earbuds and hold the microphone beside your mouth. So don't put it here. If you put it here, every time you say a P sound, you're going to get a huge burst of sound, and it's not going to be a great listening experience for your audience. What I recommend if you want to go ahead and start creating your first audio track is to think of the place where you're going to do it. It could be a closet, it could be your bathroom hanging with a towel hanging in front of you. Could be your bed, just put some blankets over your head. So just go ahead and think about where you want to record. The second thing is go ahead and get an app set up on your phone so that you'll be able to record audio tracks. Probably your phone comes with a built-in app for recording voice notes, but sometimes it's a free version or it's something that won't allow you to record more than a certain length of a file. So go ahead and check out the restrictions on your app. See if you can record in a WAV format. See if you have any time limitations, because if you want to record a 30-minute meditation, it's not going to do you a lot of good to have a 10-minute limit on the amount of time that you can record. Get your earbuds ready, and then go to your space and make a test recording. So set everything up the way you're going to have it when you want to actually record your track. Make a recording, leave spaces of silence in there because you're going to have silent spaces when you do your meditation. And if there's a lot of noise in the background, those silent spaces will be noisy. So you want to know what it's going to sound like when you actually record your track for real. And I'll be honest, the process of testing your recording space, testing your equipment, testing your app, just making sure you've got everything right, that's probably actually the hardest part of this process. Editing is pretty easy, actually recording is pretty easy, but you're going to want to spend some time on this part of it, testing out your setting and your equipment. So go ahead and pause this video now if you'd like, go find your place, test your place, and then come back when you're ready to actually start recording your first guided meditation. Now that you've done some test runs on where you're going to record, how you're going to record, holding your microphone, dampening the sound echoes in the room, you are ready to actually sit down and record your audio track. Now, before you actually start recording, the thing I would recommend doing if you're about to record a guided meditation is to settle into a meditative state yourself. So maybe take 2 or 3 minutes right there where you're going to record. Close your eyes if you want to. Settle in. Feel into yourself, your motivation, the space, the benefits that you hope people are going to get from this track when they listen to it. Just do all of that before you actually start recording, because it's going to show up in your voice. People can really hear what's going on with you through your voice, and that's the only thing they're going to have of you. So make sure that you're settled and grounded and ready to transmit to them through the way you sound, that state of settledness and calm. Once you're ready, go ahead and open your recording app on your phone, and also open the app where you have your script for this meditation. And if you haven't watched the first video in this series on creating your guided meditation script, you will find a link to it either above or in the description below. So go ahead and pull that script up on your phone, and I will start recording on my screen what my process looks like as I go through this final stage to actually record the guided meditation. I use this app, RecForge 2 Pro, to do my recordings. You can see this little red microphone icon. When I tap that, ordinarily, I would be able to begin recording on this. I can't right now because I'm recording the screen. So I'll do a separate test recording that I'll show you in the next part of this video. But basically, on your app, you want to get yourself set up and then go to the script that you have ready for your meditation. So here's mine. You can see it. And I'm going to shift back over. Here's where you would start your recording. It's good to have a few seconds of silence at the beginning of your recording anyway, so that you can remove the background noise. I'll show you in the next video in this series how to do that. But then you're going to go back to your script app and just begin reading this. Your phone will be recording. When you're finished, you go back to your app and you stop recording. Boom, it's that simple. So let's say that you've recorded. I recommend renaming your track. It'll probably be randomly assigned a name, so make sure that you name it something you can recognize. And then once you are ready to upload it to the cloud, which is what I recommend, you should have a share option from your app. So you tap that share option, and I would save it to Google Drive. You have the option of Dropbox, you can use Google Cloud, iCloud, any of the services, whichever one is already integrated with the rest of what you're doing, OneDrive, just choose the one you like. So I'm going to cancel because I'm not actually going to re-upload this. I like to have a special folder for raw recordings of any kind of audio tracks, but for your meditations. That way, as you edit them, you can save your recordings to a different folder, so you're not getting confused about which version of your track you're about to upload. In the next video in this series on editing your guided meditations, I will show you how to organize your files. I'll recommend storage systems and stuff like that. But for right now, just upload it to the cloud. And that way, anytime you want to go back and work with that file again, you'll have access to it. The other thing you can do to transfer it to your computer, because that's where we're going to edit this file, is to do a Bluetooth transfer or to connect your phone to your computer using a USB cable. And the process for each of those is a little bit different on different devices, so I'm not going to fully explain them. I think you'll probably be able to figure that out pretty easily. You've probably already had to transfer files from your phone to your computer or vice versa. If nothing else, you can find other videos on how to do that, and I will link a couple below. So you have recorded your meditation, you have uploaded your meditation, you are finished with this step of the process of actually creating the file that you're going to then edit and finally share with the world. So congratulations, make sure you go on to the third video in this series so that you will have a finished, polished product to upload soon.